I'm Deanna James.
And I'm Rich Harris.
And we did this collab over the past 3 days. We're excited to show you.
One is always a little bit slow. Finalising the composition and creating the stencil and fitting it all on a leg. It's obviously a lot more difficult than just putting it together on a picture on Procreate. So yeah, but we've got going and we've made a good start. We've picked our sections and we're just mapping everything out right now.
Yeah, well, the idea is to map everything out so that we don't have to worry about the design or losing the stencil the next few days. So I think that will just help take some pressure off to be able to focus on the sick tat.
I picked some images. I really like Deanna's style, and I picked some painterly images that I really like, which I think would match her style, and sent them over, and we just batted some compositions over. I'd say I don't like that one. Deanna was like, I prefer this one, and it came together quite easily, I think.
Yeah, I really like working with Rich too. I feel like he's also kind of laid back like I am, and we're just sort of like, we listen to each other, I think, really well too. So if someone says something, the other one's like, okay, cool, yeah, let's change it. Or
yeah, it's a bit weird because she's saying exactly the same thing as I do. Like for the client, I always say, listen, the client usually says, oh, am I okay like this? I'm like, listen, your comfort's the most important thing, because if you're comfortable, we're comfortable. And yeah,
turns out we're very similar in a lot of ways that we think, which is, it's nice, it's helpful. And what's cool about this collab is that although me and Rich do a subgenre of realism in a way, what we do is very different, I think. And so it's gonna be cool to sort of mesh each other's styles together. Especially, like, I feel like I'm stepping out of my box a bit because a lot of this is very, like, rich, as in him, not like the word rich. And so I'm actually kind of playing around with just trying to mesh my style to look a little bit more like his while still holding what's true to my style. So it's really fun, and it's a learning day. It's gonna be a lot of learning involved with this collab for me personally.
Okay, so day one was a little bit slow because it took a while to line everything up. We've got a big straight line running through the piece, so yeah, there's a lot of prep, but we got a little chunk done yesterday. So I think the second day is always the one where we get a lot done, and obviously third day is finishing day. So hopefully we'll make a lot of ground today and we'll have an easier day tomorrow.
It really helped that we did, I think, the whole stencil for me personally, because we didn't have to worry about making it hold, and we can just go right in and tattoo. So I feel like all the big decisions have been made already. And yeah, we're hoping to get the most done today, I feel. To get this huge chunk in the top 2/3, and hopefully we'll just have the bottom third tomorrow. So that's the goal, I think.
And if we don't, then Shirley will have to come back Thursday.
I am trying to get this glow to look glowy and reflect this color onto whatever it reflects its color onto to make it convincing. So that's the challenge for today for me, personally.
I like the face.
I like the skull.
And Shayla is loving the back of the knee right now.
It's cool to see how our styles blend together. We were talking earlier how there's so many ways to tattoo, but it's all kind of the same but different. And yeah, because we both do a subgenre of realism, and we both have a little bit of a different texture. I was very curious to see how it all blended together, and so far I think it's doing really well.
Yeah.
Day 3 is usually a time where one artist has to go and the other one takes a break every now and then. That's just what I've found.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because we're sort of just like getting the last areas now.
Both of us can't work on this area. And this new little product I picked up, I'm seeing all my imperfections on saturation, so I'm just doing some little touch-ups to get everything solid.
It's nice because I feel like something that I can get better in is saturation, so I've also been watching him do it. And it seems like, I don't know if it's not just your technique, but also the machine that's allowing you to saturate so easily in just like one stroke, which is really cool.
What
Just like,
machine is that?
It's a Cobra from Ink Machines. For me, I think it's a bit of a game changer, like a cheat code, because it's really difficult to damage the skin. And I've got one set up with Neo carts with the magnetic ends, which creates a really nice natural give. And then I've got a setup with standard cartridges. And Neo cartridges are really good on difficult areas like back of the knee and shoulders, those kind of bouncy areas of skin. It really gets the ink in. It's nice and solid, so I can show you how easy it gets the ink in on these bits. Sorry, Shayla. And because the magnets aren't direct, it creates that little bit of give. So the needles effectively are spending more time in the skin.
and that's so crazy. I saturate at the very last moment.
Yeah.
I feel like one way or another, you can always get better at saturation. Or for me, I just use whatever's in front of me. If you give me a safety pin, I'll try and figure it out.